Assalamu alaikum, young students of class 3. Today is Monday, 27th April 2020. And before starting today's lesson, let's recall what was the diary on Friday. On Friday, I gave you to write down 6 vocabulary words in your notebook after reading the poem Robin. I'm sure that all of you have completed that homework. Alright, today I'm gonna teach you about similes. That what are similes? You will be able to identify similes and to understand similes, that what is it all about. So before starting that, I would like to show you a flashcard. All right, let's read these examples. The grapes are as sweet as honey. The birds fly as high as kite. Sobia ate the fruits as quick as lightning. Strawberries are as red as roses. The boy is as hungry as bear. You see, in all of these sentences, we have compared few things with some other thing. Why? And in all of these sentences, we have used word as. So it means that similes are comparisons by using the word as or like. In similes, we make comparison between two different things on the basis of something both of the objects have in common. For example, strawberries. Strawberries are as red as roses. Strawberries are being compared with roses. Why? Because there is something in common with strawberries and roses. Strawberries have red color, you know that, and roses also have red color. So what do you think strawberries have in common with roses? Yes, red color. Red color is something that is common, and this is the reason that why strawberries are being compared with roses. So it means that we can say that simile is a figure of speech, or it's a kind of expression in which we make comparison between two things by using the word as or like. For example, we can also say that swim like a fish, right? Everyone knows that fish used to swim in the water, and it's very famous. Always remember that similes are the comparison, and they should be about something that everyone is familiar with. And it is a figure of speech that make your sentences more interesting, and these are very useful. So let's take a look at some more examples. As gentle as lamb, as dry as bone, as cool as cucumber, as brave as a lion, as wise as an owl, as soft as butter, as cold as ice. So everyone knows that ice is very cold, and butter is very soft. So these are the similes. All of these are the examples of similes. And here, as I told you, that in simile that we make some comparison between two things by using the word as or like. Similes are comparison that use the word like or as. So this is all about comparison. So now I would like you to open up your workbook. Alright children, this is your workbook page number 6. Alright, first of all, write down the day and date on the top left corner of the page, Monday 27th April 2020. Read the following sentence and talk about the meaning. Alright, this is a picture, and it looks like the place is some forest, and this is a boy, and some tiger is chasing that. All right, look at the boy. Do you think that does the boy look scared? Nah, he is not looking worried at all. Despite this, some tiger is chasing that. What do you think? अगर किसी को tiger chase कर रहा हो तो उसके एक्सप्रेशन फ्राइटनिंग होने चाहिए या स्माइली होने चाहिए, जैसे इस पिक्चर में बॉय के नजर आ रहे हैं? नो, डेफिनेटली अगर किसी को टाइगर चेस कर रहा हो तो वो फ्राइटनिंग एक्सप्रेशंस आएंगे उसके फेस पे. बट द बॉय इज एज कूल एज क्यूकम्बर. सो बॉय की कूलनेस को कंपेयर किया जा रहा है किससे? cucumber. So as cool as cucumber is a simile. As you can see that, highlight the simile and write down the word simile. Simile. So if you're not having any highlighter, don't worry, just take out your coloring pencil and highlight this one. Alright, now let's move to part 2, A2. Match A and B by drawing lines. So you can draw lines by using different coloring pencils, or you can write down alphabets, as you can see that here I have written that. Column A is offering us some sentences, and in column B there are few similes. As good as gold, as old as the hills, as dry as bone, as white as snow, as heavy as lead. So let's read out the sentences. The lake has no water in it. So what is a suitable simile for this one? अगर किसी lake में water नहीं हो, it obviously वो dry होगी. So what is a suitable simile for this one? As dry as bone, right? You can write A on the right side of the simile. Mona is always kind and polite. She is as good as gold. So you can write B or use any coloring pencil. Shahid's hair is not grey, as white as snow. Write down C, opposite to the simile. The box was lifted by 5 strong men, as heavy as lead. This is the suitable simile for this one sentence, because the box was very heavy. कि उसको move करने के लिए they need 5 strong men. Bilal's grandfather is very old. His grandfather is very old, so he will be compared with the hills, as old as the hills. And write down E on the right side of the simile. So that's how you will match the similes, by using coloring pencils or by writing alphabets on either side. Alright, आप दोनों sides पे write कर सकते हैं, यहाँ पे write कर सकते हैं, coloring pencil से भी इसको match कर सकते हैं. Alright, let me show you closely. Alright, B, E, A, C, D. Alright, आप इस तरह से भी match कर सकते हैं alphabetically and by drawing lines. Alright, now let's move to A3. Make sentences by using A and B given on page 6. The first has been done for you. The lake has no water in it. It is as dry as a bone. As you see that, here the sentence A is, the lake has no water in it. And what is the suitable simile for this one sentence? As dry as bone. So यहाँ पे हमने उसको sentence को simile के साथ combine करके write किया हुआ है. The lake has no water in it. It is as dry as bone. It refers to the lake. Then on B we have, Mona is always kind and polite. She is as good as gold. So let's see how can we write this. Mona is always kind and polite. Then full stop. She is as good as gold. Why we have used she here? Because we are talking about Mona, and Mona is a girl. So that's why she is as good as gold. Then Shahid's hair is not grey. It is as white as snow. Why it? Why we have used it? Because we are talking about Shahid's hair. So it means it refers to Shahid's hair. The box was lifted by 5 strong men. It is as heavy as lead. It refers to the box. We are talking about box now. That box was heavy. Box was heavy to be lifted. E. Bilal's grandfather is very old. He is as old as the hills. Don't forget to put full stop at the end of first sentence. Make sure that you use correct pronunciation. You use correct punctuation. Bilal's grandfather is very old. He is as old as hills. He refers to Bilal's grandfather. Alright, so that's how you will complete your classwork. Now it's time to look at the diary. Today's diary is complete the similes by matching as homework, textbook page number 12, P2. And you have to learn all the similes. So children, let me show you that, how you're going to complete your homework on textbook page number 12. Alright, you see it's B2 on page number 12. Match the following and use them in sentences of your own. Alright, here you will match these. How? As dry as bone. Highlight this one simile and write down similes and match the similes. And after matching you will write down like this. जिस तरह आप देख रहे हैं इस तरह से आपने इसको write down करना है. Alright, so that's how you will complete your homework. Thank you very much for joining us. Stay home, stay safe.